Well, do you worry about jogging alone or about going to your car at night? Joining us now is David Nance. He is the CEO of SABRE to talk more about staying safe with a little extra protection. Good to see you, David.
Good to see you, Tiffany. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You know, I think everybody knows crime is on the rise. We've seen the numbers, we've seen the stats, we've seen things going on, and we worry about protecting ourselves or our loved ones. So what are some tips that you give people to stay a little safe, whether they're jogging or even just walking to their car at night?
Yeah, I mean, like most major metro areas, Milwaukee's had some challenges there too with crime. I mean, you guys had a 101% increase in homicides in 2020. So we're not that far back, but it's something that all major metro areas are dealing with right now. So it's really important for people to take this into account and what can they do to protect themselves and their families. Number one is distance. I always lead with that. That's the most important thing. And why is that? And that's because the attacker has the advantage. And the attacker advantage is they know when the attack's going to occur. They know who they're going to attack, where they're going to attack them. And their action is always going to be faster than your reaction. So when you're by yourself, I recommend at least 12 feet between you and a potential threat, right? So that gives you the opportunity. They have to take a step or two to get to you. That gives you the opportunity to react, to try to escape to safety. If you have a personal safety product, which I obviously strongly recommend, gives you that opportunity to use that product to also help you escape to safety. So distance is always going to be number one.
I love that tip, and I think it's so important. I've told you before, I walk around downtown a lot here in Milwaukee often with my girlfriends. We'll go for walks, or sometimes we'll walk home or walk to and from a bar at night, and we both carry pepper spray and pepper gel, which I know you carry as well. Talk a little bit about some of the products you carry, because I feel like I use your pepper gel. I hope that I never have to use it, but I carry it, and I think it's an extremely valuable item to make me feel a little safer.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's designed to do. Hopefully you never have to use it. It does make you feel safer, more confident, so you can go about living your life. You can run alone, you can commute by yourself, you can go out at night, do the things you have to do, and these products can enable you to do that with confidence so you can protect yourself at a safe distance. So a product that I'm very excited about being introduced right now in the Walmart automotive department is this dual defense product from SABRE. It includes a personal alarm and a pepper gel all in one pack. So what does that mean? So if you are in a scenario where something doesn't feel right, someone's approaching you, you've tried to tell them to back off and whatnot, they're still kind of coming, but yet it hasn't turned super aggressive. This is pretty loud. When I pull this, it sounds almost 130 decibels. You can hear it up to 1,800 feet. Anybody in the immediate area is drawn to you. It makes them witnesses, and it can potentially scare off the bad guy, right? But sometimes that's not enough. Most times that will be effective by itself, but in the scenarios where it's not, then you have the pepper gel product. It's compact. You mentioned the fact you carry it. One of the advantages, I mean, I'm here in Chicago. You guys are off the lake there in Milwaukee. It's quite windy. This prevents wind blowback. It has a finger grip to ensure you're going to point it in the right direction. It's got this fast flip top, super fast, easy to use. And it's highly accessible. So it has this snap clip. No longer have to worry about having it buried in the bottom of your purse. You just snap it to the side. And when you need it, it's right there and accessible right in your fingertips, right? So really excited about that dual defense product. I think it's one of the most practical ways for people to protect themselves right now.
I love that. I want one of those. Because I think about even when a car alarm goes off, David, and you immediately look to where that sound is coming from. And sometimes that's what you need, is someone to notice or someone to be afraid other people will see them. So I love that first line of defense. And the pepper gel, I think a lot of people haven't heard of it before. So you mentioned kind of the wind blowback. You know, just kind of maybe explain a little bit more about that, or the other reasons why you love that product or other things that you have, because I feel like that is truly a game changer.
So SABRE's the #1 brand used by police and law enforcement, which gives a lot of confidence to the consumers that carry the product. They know professionals are using it. So they have to use it in a lot of scenarios, police, where there's a lot of people. I mean, like the Milwaukee Fest, you go into a sporting event, things of that nature, but you only want to gain control of the one individual causing the problem. You don't want everyone else to be affected. So gel was initially created for those scenarios. It only affects what it directly contacts. But then SABRE decided, hey, we can offer this to consumers as well, because they're afraid they might get it on themselves. They might get it on their children, anyone else around them. We just want the bad guy or the target to be affected. And that's gel, right? It sticks to the bad guy, prevents that wind blowback, giving you an opportunity to escape. So really, it's the trending personal safety product that exists right now. And it's really, we're seeing more people go that direction than anything else.
Yeah, and the distance that you can hit with the gel is important too. I love all of it. It's those seconds that matter in a very important situation that we hope none of us will ever be in. It was so great to have you here, David.
Thanks for having me, Tiffany.
Absolutely. For more information, here's where you can find yours. Go to SABRERED.com.